Hello, everybody. What's going on? Happy Friday. It is that time, folks. Here we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome in to the Passing Under Yellow Racing League, brought to you in part by skunkworksgraphics.com. This is week number 9 of action, and we will conclude the season tonight. Here is the full schedule. It is scheduled for 100 laps here tonight, but we did change it to 60 laps because I do have about a 17-lap fuel range, says Caleb Sisk, and he is the professional, so I will trust what he says. But yeah, this will be the last week of action, so hopefully you guys are excited about that. It's been an excellent season so far, so big shout out to all the racers who participated and all the admins and stuff that put this stuff on. But let me go ahead and show you some of the race details for today. We are off to Daytona International Speedway, a 2.48 mile track, very, very fast track. It is an 80-degree Fahrenheit track temperature tonight, 78 degrees Fahrenheit ambient temperature with 48% humidity, partly cloudy night with 5-mile-per-hour winds. They are currently doing their practice session, which was set for 55 minutes, but we had to create a new session, so that will be done in about 14 minutes time from right now. As soon as we're done with that, we'll move on to the qualifying session, which will be set for 5 minutes. They'll have 2 chances to put in a good lap time. We'll take those results and line them up for the main race of the day, which will be 60 laps of racing here tonight. There are no competition cautions scheduled for tonight. They do have 2 sets of tires for tire allocation, 1 fast repair in case things go wrong, and yes, they are running fixed setups to keep the field nice and tight. But let's go ahead and get down to some of the action on track and see who is zooming around at the moment. Who do we have here? We got a nice little pack going on right here. Let's go ahead and get a little zoomed in action to give this man some limelight. Here you have it, the number 54 car currently has the fastest time in practice of Tyler Autry, the 20-year-old from Palestine, Texas, part of the Autry Motorsports racing team, currently 25th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Tyler. We also have Carson Rowland, the number 90 car up there on the high side, the 33-year-old from Leander, Texas, currently 7th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Carson. Jason Williston right here in this pack as well, the number 07 car, 34-year-old from Waldo, Wisconsin, part of the Cheese Boys racing team, doing a little crashing action here in practice. Currently 5th in points heading into tonight. He's had a really good season. So good luck to you tonight, Jason. James Meyer also caught up in that little bit of a mix there. The number 77 car, 22-year-old from Burnt Cabins, Pennsylvania, part of the Passing Under Yellow racing team. Currently 14th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, James. Where is Caleb Sisk? There he is. This is the man of the hour, everybody. The number 6 car, the 32-year-old from Statesville, North Carolina, part of the Skunkworks racing team. Current points leader heading into tonight, and I don't think anybody's going to catch him. So good luck to you tonight, Caleb. Hopefully you can finish strong. We also have the 414 of Rob Higgs out on track, the 36-year-old from Baltimore, Maryland. Currently 11th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Rob. Ryan Ridzik is somewhere in pit lane, it looks like. There he is. I don't know if I can get a zoomed in action. There we go. Yeah, the 31-year-old Ryan Ridzik, 29-year-old, the 31 car, sorry, Appleton, Wisconsin driver, part of the Cheese Boys racing team, currently 12th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Ryan. Who else do we have? Lucas Schimmel out on track, the number 93 car. 28-year-old from Fort Worth, Texas, part of the No Sweat racing team, currently 13th in points heading into tonight. He's been really, really good these past few weeks, so good luck to you tonight, Lucas. We also have the Grumpy Yeti himself, everybody, the number 38 car, Jeffrey Nagengast, 50-year-old from Tucson, Arizona, part of the Grumpy Yeti racing team, currently 10th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Jeffrey. Who else do we have? Oh, there he is, the number 85 car of David Shively, the 55-year-old from Fairfield, California. Currently 4th in points heading into tonight. He has been on a tear the last 4 or 5 weeks, so I look for him to be up front battling with the big boys tonight. Good luck to you tonight, David. Who else do we have going on? The number 5 car of Christian Skanes out on track at the moment, the 25-year-old from Fort Worth, Texas, currently 21st in points heading into tonight. He is a newcomer to us, and I'll tell you what, he's been pretty darn good so far, so good luck to you tonight, Christian. Who else do we got going on? Tristan Reeves out on track, the number 28 car, the 23-year-old from Belvedere, Illinois, part of the Passing Under Yellow racing team, currently 23rd in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Tristan. Glad to have you back, buddy. And Jonathan Marsh is somewhere around here. I think he's roaming around in pit lane at the moment. He'll be in the number 8 car. He's got a new paint scheme for tonight. The 35-year-old from Lufkin, Texas. Currently 18th in points heading into tonight. Good luck to you tonight, Jonathan. I think that's everybody that we have in at the moment. That's 13 cars. We have about how much time left in practice? 10 minutes left in practice. As soon as we're done with that, we'll move on to the qualifying session. So we got a little bit of time. Just check out the cars and watch them ride around the track. Hello, baby girl Bex. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Message retracted. What? You can delete your own messages? You said what's going on here? We are doing a little bit of iRacing here tonight on a Friday night. Go ahead and show you guys the best times in practice. Tyler Altery, the 46.82 is the fastest one in practice at the moment. These will be a little bit skewed though, based on, you know, how many people are drafting together. Just get me a swig of something to drink. How's everybody's day going so far? I guess so, yeah. Hopefully it's going pretty good on a Friday night. I'm kind of bummed this is going to be over this week, I'm not going to lie. The Xfinity series has been really good for these guys. They've had a really good showing this season too. Had a lot of racers race this season. But next season is going to be in the SRX series, which I am absolutely stoked about. Any of you that have tried that car out, it is a challenge. But it is a lot of fun. It's a really cool car that they added to iRacing here lately. So pretty excited to see a full season of that running around the track. Going to take an onboard here with Caleb Sist to kind of give you an idea of what they'll be dealing with here tonight. We'll go ahead and turn this overlay off so you can get the full effect. It is full throttle to the ground the entire time, everybody. You got to lift every now and then just to keep it off of somebody, but it is a lot of speed around this track. We'll probably see a lot of big wrecks in this one. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that everybody kind of keeps it headed in the right direction, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Currently drafting with the 31 car of Ryan Ridzik right there in front of him. Oh, we got some late joiners to the race, it looks like. Oh, we can go ahead and check out the number 8 car of Jonathan Marsh. He's got a new paint job on this thing tonight. Where is he at? There he is. It is not reflecting his new paint scheme, so let me refresh really quick. Maybe it has. Maybe he's just not running that. Wait, actually, I think his new paint scheme is for the next-gen car, actually. I apologize. He does not have a new paint scheme for the Xfinity series. I saw it in Discord, and I thought it was for this car, but I just now looked, and yes, it is for the next-gen series. So I retract my statement. Who else do we have in here? Oh, we have a Connor Leach making it to the track surface at the moment. The number 71 car, the 25-year-old from Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. Part of the Skunkworks racing team. Currently 6th in points heading into tonight. He'll definitely be one battling up front, so I'd be one to watch. The 71 car, Connor Leach. Who else do we have? Drafty Beef making his way in here. Master Matthew Everard. The number 13 car, the 33-year-old from Green Bay, Wisconsin, currently 27th in points heading into tonight. He hasn't participated all that much this season. But hey, I like this paint scheme, and I like that helmet with my face on it. Appreciate that, Mr. Drafty. Good luck to you tonight, buddy. Drafty never lets me down. Him and his paint schemes. Here's Mr. Tristan Reams making his way around the track at the moment. Jason Willardson. Go ahead and make your picks. Who you think is going to win it all tonight? If I had to pick, I have seen a lot of these racers race at these super speedways. I'm probably going to pick... it's going to be a tough one. I'm going to say this man right here. The 71 of Connor Leach. I think he will bring home the checker flag here tonight. The number 6 of Caleb Sisk will be a hard one to beat, though, man. It doesn't matter what we're driving or where we're at. He is always up front, so I look for him to do big things here tonight as well. But, you know, these super speedways, it's a little bit, it can be a little bit either way. Never really know how it's going to be because anything can happen at a super speedway because just one little bit of move can ruin a lot of people's races. But I'm glad we do have a fast repair on deck just in case things go wrong. But that will not always solve the issue if we have, you know, a couple big wrecks. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm excited to see. I'm hoping we get some green flag pit stops as well. Like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, 17 laps on fuel is what Caleb Sisk told me in Discord is what they have for a window, you know, for fuel range. So they will have to pit, you know, a few times with a 60-lap race. So I'm hoping we get some green flag pit stops because that always makes it pretty exciting because you really have to plan it out because you cannot go in the pit lane by yourself and expect to hang with the big boys. because you need to find some partners out there, make some friendships. Don't make as many enemies as you can, you know. So, be pretty interesting to see. Hello, Street Fighter. 5 minutes away from starting qualifying. It will be lone qualifying, so they will not be on the track together. They will have the track all to themselves. They have 2 chances to put in a good lap time, so it'll be interesting to see how that's shaken up as well. Currently watching the 77 of James Meyer. He's drafted with the 31 of Ryan Ridzik. A lot of cars sitting in pit lane at the moment, just getting a good rest in. 60 laps of racing here tonight is a long one. And it'll be white knuckle racing because you got to be on the wheel the entire time. Got to be paying attention as well in case somebody checks up in front of you. You don't want to run anybody over, which is very easy to do when you're running absolutely full blast. Oh, just like that. There you have it. The guy at the top of the board feeling good. Well, Tyler Autry, good luck. 46.82, pretty darn good time. Carson Rowland out on track at the moment, the number 90 car. I tell you what, man, I really, really like his paint job. I'm gonna get a little zoomed in action of it. Actually, we're gonna do a little bit of altering. Hold on, let's do this because we can get a little bit closer. There we go. That's a little bit easier for y'all to see. That's a good looking paint scheme. Those of you that don't know, most of the paint schemes on these cars, if you like them, skunkworksgraphics.com, and Alan Grote. He is the one that damn near made almost all these liveries on track. He does a really, really good job. So if you guys are looking for some custom liveries, make sure you check out skunkworksgraphics.com. I'm surprised we do not have him in the server at the moment. Alan Grote's not here. Austin Smith as well is not here. He's had a really good season. He was second place in points heading into tonight. Currently watching the 54 car of Tyler Autry. He has the fastest time, 46.82 at the moment. Liquid Death Machine. That's a good looking paint scheme as well. I like the Walmart on the side too. Respect, brother. Respect. Oh, Jason Willison going for a little bit of a scenic route, it looks like. Go watch the 414 of Rob Higgs, drafting with a 13 of Drafty Beef. A little less than 2.5 minutes left, folks. We'll move on to qualifying. Those of you that missed the information at the beginning of the stream, I'll go ahead and show you that once more. Here you have it. Daytona International Speedway, 2.48 mile track, 80 degree Fahrenheit track temperature. 78 degrees Fahrenheit ambient temperature with a 48% humidity, partly cloudy day with 5 mile/hour winds. So absolutely beautiful night here at Daytona International Speedway. I want to personally give a shout out to Tristan Reams. Just recently had a baby. Congratulations, sir. There's nothing like a bunch of kids running around the house. So congratulations, man. Hunter Leach coming out on track. My pick of the night. Please don't let me down, sir. Hey, I did pretty good last night for the 3PG Racing League. I picked the winner of that race, and he did win the race. Oh, Ernie Francis Jr. is in the server. Looks like we got 16 racers now registered to race here tonight. I'll introduce him as soon as he hits grid. Oh, I don't know where Rob Higgs went. Oh, went to pit lane. Got a little smashing out here. Tristan Reams going to get into the back of the 31 car of Ryan Ridzik. Looks like everybody's out here having a good time. The last week of the season, kind of a bummer. Not going to lie. I've had a lot of fun with this series. Passing Inter Yellow Racing League always brings a really good show, so I'm pretty excited to finish off this one and then move on to the SRX series next year. But oh, here he is on track at the moment. Ernie Francis Jr., everybody, the number 98 car, the 26-year-old from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, part of the No Sweat Racing team. Currently 31st in points, but do not let that fool you, everybody. He is just a newcomer to the league, so he doesn't have very many points. He is an excellent racer, and I look for him to be right here in the mix of things here tonight. All right, you see that timer over there in the top left. It looks like practice is almost over, everybody. And it is now complete. Time for qualifying. 16 cars look to set the grid here tonight. That should make for a very, very exciting race here tonight. Right here are your results from practice. Tyler Autry going to have the fastest one in practice, 46.822. Carson rolling with that second fastest time, not too far behind. Jason Whittleson going to be in that third position. James Meyer going to be in the fourth position, and Caleb Sisk will round out your top 5 for practice. Ryan Ridzik, Rob Higgs, Matthew Everard, Jeffrey Nagagast, and Lucas Schimmel going to round out your top 10 there. All right, now we can watch them zoom around track. There's not much to watch in qualifying, if I'm being completely honest. This is lone qualifying, so they will not be sharing the track with anyone, but I will go ahead and bring this up so you all can see their best times over in the top left. Zooming around the track they go. Nobody has put in a lap time just yet. They're getting there, though. Starting to make their way down the backstretch now. Oh, we got some times hitting the board now. Look at the man that was fastest in practice, putting in the fast time so far, 50.51 from Tyler Autry. Going to be the fastest time at the moment. Rob Higgs going to be in that second position with a 50.54. Looks like Tristan Reams going to be in that third position at the moment, the 50.74. But Ryan Ridzik going to snatch that one away in the 31 car, his 50.72. They've got a lot of fast racers set to make times. Carson Rowland coming in with a nice time of 50.55. Good enough for P3 at the moment. David Shively, his first lap time was a 51.13. Good enough for P7 at the moment. Jeffrey Nagagast as well, put in a nice time, 50.93. Jonathan Marsh putting in a smashing time at the moment. Nicely done, sir. A 50.53. Puts him in that P5 spot. David Shively, though, has now put in the fastest time on track, everybody. A 50.44. Ernie Francis Jr. putting in a nice time as well. A 50.47. Going to be good enough for a P4 on grid. Oh, Alan Grote has made it into the server, everybody. Nicely done, Alan. Glad to have you, man. I don't know if he's going to have enough time to put in a qualifying lap, but that's okay. As long as he makes grid, that's all that matters. Sets us up to 17 racers for tonight's race. Got about a minute and 10 seconds left here in qualifying, so if people are going to get some lap times in, they better get on with it. But I think just about everybody that has put in a time is going to put in a time. Caleb Sisk, Connor Leach, Drafty Beef, and Alan Grote have chosen not to put in a lap time, it looks like. They are sitting in pit lane. Going to start in the back of the pack. 60 laps of racing here tonight. Plenty of opportunities to make their way to the front as long as they can keep up with the draft. Keep that thing out of trouble. Like Christian Skanes coming to an end on his qualifying lap. 50.55 will be his final time. I'm going to do a quick refresh of all the liveries on track just to make sure everything is correct for the race. So you're going to see a lot of these cars flash white. Liveries will come back though. And seconds left in qualifying, then it's showtime, everybody. All right, it does appear qualifying is now over. Racers are making their way to the grid. Let me go ahead and show you the starting lineup, everybody. Here you have it. Oh, let's move up one. There we go. David Shively going to be that fastest time, 50.444. We'll put him on pole. He'll have Tyler Autry right there alongside him on the front row. James Meyer and Jason Whittleton going to be in that second row. Ernie Francis Jr. and Jeffrey Nagengast going to be in the third row together. Carson Rowland and Lucas Schimmel will share that fourth row together. Ryan Ridzik and Rob Higgs will be in the fifth row. Jonathan Marsh and Christian Skanes will be in the sixth row. Seventh row will be Tristan Reams and Connor Leach. Eighth row will be Caleb Sisk and Alan Grote. And then Matthew Everard will start all by his lonesome back there in that ninth row. That is your starting lineup for tonight's race. 60 laps of racing coming up here in just 1 minute. Got to make some laps around to get the tires warm. And yeah, we'll be off to racing. Here we go. And we are off, everybody. Pulling out of pit lane now. Let's see what they can do. I'm excited. I love super speedway racing, and it's always super exciting, kind of a little bit of nail biting. Everybody's always so close and running full blast. All racers now out on the track. Should go green flag racing next time by. Hopefully we're not going to make another lap under caution here. What has happened to Jason Wilson? Like he has fallen down the grid here a little bit. I've lost him on my timer. I don't know where he went. Jonathan Marsh as well has gone to pit lane.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Something must have happened here under yellow. I'm wondering if something happened like right here. Oh, well, there's Jason Wilson facing the wrong direction. Let's back us up just a little bit and see what happened here under yellow. Oh no, we just had a little bit of a collision here under yellow. Like we will not go green flag this time by, maybe next time by. I think Jason Wilson does not want to use his fast repair to get this thing done, you know, before the race even starts. If he uses it now, he won't have it for the race. Him and Jonathan Marsh getting those things fixed up. What would a night of racing be without a little bit of controversy, eh? See a lot of chatter on the radio, which I cannot hear at the moment. Let me turn that up a little bit and see if we can find out what's going on. We'll Go up to about halfway. At least hear a little bit of it. Green flag incoming, everybody. Start of the race is upon us. Okay, so Whittleton's still in pit lane, unfortunately.
Go easy on the start. You know what, guys? Just go. Just race.
So do we even bother going, or are we all just gonna like agree to not go?
Oh, they're having a little discussion to see if they can get those racers that are on pit lane out, back out on track at the moment before they go green flag racing. But I think.
Doing the caution?
I'm gonna listen.
For what it's worth, I also missed this. We need to know we're doing caution.
Green flag, green flag.
Well, green flag is out. I guess we're underway of racing. A little bit of confusion here for the start of the race, but I guess we are off. Looks like we're ready to go. Jason Whittleton coming out of pit lane now. You can see him there on the inside line, but it does look like David Shively going to go ahead and take that early lead. James Meyer going to steal that second spot from Tyler Autry. Ernie Francis Jr. currently in that fourth spot, going to take his inside line on the 54 car, and will take away that third spot. Carson Rowland going to follow that train to the inside line.
I don't know, we probably should throw it. We talked about it enough, Jason.
They're considering throwing a yellow flag. Oh, they are going to throw a caution. Okay. Oh, hi there.
Too much confusion. Sorry.
So yeah, we are going to throw a caution here, everybody. A little bit of mix up here at the beginning. Those of you just joining in, there was actually an accident under yellow, you know, before the start of the race, and that damaged Jason Whittleton's car. And he was in pit lane, and we were trying to get a little bit of communication as to if we were going to go ahead and start the race and put him a few laps down. But I guess we're going to go ahead and throw that yellow flag and give them another chance to get their cars repaired. Oh no, Jason Whittleton said that his wheel actually disconnected while they were under yellow, and that's the reason why he went up into the wall. And all that mass confusion happened. Okay, so now we're at least caught up on the action. We know exactly what's going on. All right. Easy enough. So we are going to go ahead and just do a caution flag stint here. Give them a chance to get their cars fixed, and we'll be back green flag racing. Plain and simple. I can almost pull off a Minnesota accent. No way.
Yeah, for what it's worth, Jason, I think it's a Steam VR issue. I'm having some more problems.
Oh, Jonathan Marsh as well having a little bit of some issues. Does look like a lot of racers going to pit lane at the moment. Like David Shively going to stay out on track. So is Ernie Francis Jr. Tyler Autry going to stay out on track. Jeffrey Naggingast staying out on track. So it does look like James Meyer, Carson Rowland, Lucas Schimmel. A lot of racers into pit lane at the moment. Sorry for the confusion, everybody. Sometimes that happens, you know. Don't really plan on having a accident under yellow before the start of the race either, but you know, shit happens.
So now we got to offset the starting under yellow by a few green light checkers, boys. Is anybody opposed to going 1 to green here? No. We're all caught up. Submitted.
Looks like they are discussing going 1 to green here, so we will be green flag next time by.
Let me get that. Somebody in the back of the pack tell me when everybody's caught up. We're all good back here.
All right, does look like everybody is good.
They start going into 3 right now.
We're going 1 to green. We better get on with it.
All right, we had a delay here. Double up.
All right, everybody catch up. Let's do it. Gonna have a double file restart here. We'll pretend like this is our start of the race. So David Shively gonna lead us off here. Ernie Francis Jr. gonna be on that outside line. Let's see what he can do up there. He will have Jeffrey Nagengast in behind him, so hopefully they can work together there a little bit. Drafty Beef up there as well. That worked out really good for Drafty because he started in the very back of the field. He made up 11 spots through all this confusion. So he is up in that 6th spot at the moment. Here we go, everybody. Green flag coming, and there we go. Green flag is out. There's the flagman waving that flag, and we are underway here tonight. David Shively going to lead us off. Let's see what he can do out front. Ernie Francis on that high side hasn't been able to do much off the restart here. The 54 of Tyler Autry going to be on the inside line here. Him and the 414 of Rob Higgs. Let's see what they can do together. It'll be a 3-car train there on the bottom side. A lot of racing here tonight. 60 laps of racing will be a long one. They're going to be side by side for most of it, I have a feeling. Ernie Francis absolutely hung out to dry at the moment. The 38 of Jeffrey Nagengast not too far behind. Hopefully he can get in there, kind of help a man out. At the moment he cannot. He is all by himself. Oh no, what has happened to Jeffrey Nagengast? He has fallen back just a little bit. I know, Jeremy Gill. Ain't that awesome, man? Yeah, those of you that don't know, Ernie Francis Jr., the number 98 car, is a professional driver. So it's nice to have him out here with us. We got a good lap under green under the belt. I like it. A little bit of side-by-side action back here in the midfield. It looks like the 13 and the 54 are going to be side-by-side. Then we have Jonathan Marsh and Jeffrey Nagengast side-by-side. Carson Rowland and Ryan Ridzik. Jason Whittleson and James Meyer. Who else do we have? Lucas Schimmel and Christian Skanes as well side-by-side as we head down the backstretch. Nice and smooth so far by everybody. Into turn 3 we go. A little bit of single file line here at the front of the field. Looks like the first 5 cars have decided we'll race it out towards the end of the race. But back here in the midfield, we got a little bit of jostling for position. The number 90 car of Carson Rowland going to be on the inside of the 07 of Jason Whittleson and a 31 of Ryan Ridzik as we head across the start-finish line on to lap number 6. I don't see any crazy wild moves just yet, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's see how Jason Whittleson's car performs. I don't know if he was able to get all of it fixed. I think he might have used his fast repair there just to make sure he was set for the rest of the race, but that will use up his chance of getting his car fixed, so he's going to have to keep that thing out of trouble. I didn't get a chance to introduce Mr. Alan Grote here at the beginning of the stream, but here is the 14 car of Alan Grote, a 38-year-old from Phoenix, Arizona, part of the Skunkworks Racing Team, owner of the Skunkworks Racing Team, currently 8th in points heading into tonight. He is drafting with his partner at the moment, the number 6 of Caleb Sisk, back there in the back of the pack. Crossing the start-finish line on to lap number 7. David Shively has led us all the way here so far. Doing a pretty good job out front. Had the 414 of Rob Higgs right on his bumper for a past few laps, so we do have a little bit of a run on that high side. The 31 of Ryan Ridzik leading a little bit of a train here. He's got the 07 of Jason Whittleson, the 54 of Tyler Autry, the 38 car of Jeffrey Nagengast, and the number 5 of Christian Skanes. Who is that? Oh, that's the 28 of Tristan Reams as well up there with that pack. Rob Higgs touched the apron there a little bit. I think he got a little bit loose, but he is able to collect it there. Oh, get a little loose again. He's going to have to hang on to it. Oh, boy. I think Ernie Francis Jr. was like, 414, please hang on to it, sir. You're making me nervous. Still side by side. Oh, the 414 are going to go to that inside line here. What has happened to Rob Higgs? He's fallen throughout the grid. And yes, he's going to go way down to the infield. Hopefully he can keep that thing headed in the right direction. He does. But that'll hurt that bottom line run here a little bit. They will get a little bit separated. So the 31 of Ryan Ridzik will be our new leader. That 5-car train on the high side working together pretty darn well. That is unfortunate for the 414 of Rob Higgs. Going to fall all the way back to the tail end of the field. Let's see how far back he is. He is really far back. You can see it on the map in the top right-hand side. He's very far back there. Uh-oh, what has happened to Ryan Ridzik? I am not sure what happened to Ryan Ridzik. Let me see if we can find out exactly where it happened. Well, here was the pass. I'm not seeing anything happen to Ryan Ridzik. I wonder what exactly happened. Let's fast forward tape here a little bit and see if we can see exactly where he... Oh, well, he just loses connection. And gets into the wall, plain and simple. We don't even get to see what happened. That is a lot of damage to that car, though. That is unfortunate. Going to fall all the way back there to the back of the field. The number 85 of David Shively again out front. He has Ernie Francis Jr. all over his bumper. Driver from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, pushing him right along all the way out front. Matthew Everard currently running in that second spot, or third spot. Christian Skane's going to be the Lone Ranger up top. He does have the 07 of Jason Willinson and the 54 of Tyler Altery up there up top. Let's see if they can do something. That 5-car train worked pretty good there earlier on in the run. Remember, they do have about a 17-lap fuel mileage, so we might see some green flag pits. It'll be interesting to see the strategy there, too, because they're going to have to work together in groups if they want to pit together and be competitive. So a little bit of communication, I'm sure, is going on outside of the game. Another lap in the books, folks. On to lap number 11. David Shively, I think, has led every single lap here. I know Ryan Ridzik had that nice run and took it away for just a minute, but I don't think he led that lap. Jeffrey Nagan got sliding up really close to the wall there, heading out of turn number 2. Down the backstretch we go. Ernie Francis doing a really nice job pushing David Shively along there. Just knows where to push him. Because you can really touch bumpers, you know, heading on the straight stretches, but you got to be really careful in the corner not to get somebody loose. So he gets a little loose, as I say that, heading out of turn number 4 and through the tri-oval here. Look at Christian Skanes, though, looking pretty darn good on that high side, and I think he... Ooh, that'd be close if he led that lap or not. But he is about a full car length ahead now with that 07 of Jason Wilson pushing him right along. He is going to tuck down to the low side in front of David Shively. Not sure if he's just trying to kill that momentum or if he's going to stay down there. I guess we'll have to wait and see. It does give Jason Wilson a chance here, though, to see if he can get a nice run down the backstretch. So far, so good. No cautions. Looks like everybody's keeping it headed in the right direction. 3-car train of Ernie Francis Jr., David Shively, and Christian Skanes looking pretty good there on that low side. What is the rest of the field doing back here? Got a little side-by-side action, but just about from Carson rolling back, they were single file line. The 93 of Lucas Schimmel going to tuck up to the high side now, see if he can catch the draft of the 28 of Tristan Reams as he heads through turns 1 and 2. Does look like he's got a bit of a draft because he is pulling away from that bottom line just a little bit. Going to be carrying a ton of speed. And he will catch up to the 28 car of Tristan Reams. Nicely done, Lucas Schimmel. Let's see what they can do on that high side now with the 5-car train up top. By doing a little moving around, getting me nervous, not gonna lie. Jason Wilson still not able to take that spot away from the number 5 of Christian Skanes. Does have a pretty nice shot here. He's got a pretty good group up top. They do look to be catching the 17th place car of Ryan Ridzik, so he may go a lap down here soon. You see just how close the field is right now. At less than a second separate the top 13 racers on track. That tells you how close they are at the moment. On to lap 15, a fourth of the way through, folks. We should be seeing some strategy here on pitting. Guess we'll have to wait and see what everybody does there. Let's go ahead and take an onboard here with somebody in this midfield just to show you exactly what they're dealing with at the moment. It's not an easy thing to do. Whoa, as I change to Jonathan Marsh, he gets really loose there on the apron. I think I might have cursed him. Oh no, he might spin it here. He's gonna hang on to it though. Oh man, yikes. Now that was a ride. Let's get back up here with Tristan Reams. How about that? He's gonna be on the high side here on that 5-car train. They are starting to catch up to the 31 of Ryan Ridzik. We'll have to see what he decides to do. Like he is trying to move up to the high side of the track to give everybody room to get on by. Nicely done, Ryan Ridzik. Going to take an onboard here with Drafty Beef. He's down on the low side. Drafty getting a little loose there through the mid corner. Here is Tyler Autry on the back of the 07 of Jason Whittleton. Going to push him up to the lead. They are flying at the moment. 185 mile per hour is what they're running through the corners. I want you to fathom that driving your car down the interstate. 185 miles an hour, inches apart. No cautions yet today. Let's hopefully we can keep it that way. Pretty good racing so far. Jason Whittleton going to have a pretty nice gap there for the lead out front. Let's see if he stays up there with the 54. Or if he tucks down low with the number 5 of Christian Skanes, he goes to the low side. I was just looking at some of the timer stats up here, and I'm just wondering when they are going to decide to go to pit lane. It's got to be sometime soon.
Ernie, I got 2 laps of fuel. How you looking?
They're already discussing fuel strategy, it sounds like. David Shively reaching out to his teammate there behind him, the number 98 of Ernie Francis, asking how much fuel they got. Might be a game of strategy today. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Tyler Autry absolutely hung out to dry there on that high side. He does have the 38 of Jeffrey Nagengast in behind him. Not close enough to make much of a difference though at the moment. I will go ahead and focus here on the leaders to see if they dive to pit lane. And there goes some of the takers. Looks like Matthew Everard, the 54 of Tyler Autry, coming down pit lane now. Going to try to whoa that thing down. Oh, Jeffrey Nagengast has spun out, and he is into Tyler Autry in pit lane. Oh, he will collect the 13 of Drafty Beef as well. That is unfortunate. Yeah, there was some wrecking in the garage. That is correct. Oh, that is unfortunate there for Tyler Autry. He's having such a good day. That is going to ruin a lot of his strategy, especially if we stay under green flag conditions here, because he's going to go quite a bit of distance in behind the field now, I do believe. But maybe he'll have Drafty Beef and Jeffrey Nagengast there to help him out. Have some more takers coming down pit lane. Looks like the 85 of David Shively coming down pit lane now. The number 98 of Ernie Francis Jr. as well coming down pit lane at the moment. Nicely done, everybody. The leaders stay out. Everybody looks like from 10th position back has gone to pit lane at the moment. Everybody else still waiting and deciding. Jason Whittleton out front. Does look like there is Drafty coming out of pit lane at the moment. Christian Skanes currently scored in that 2nd position. Tristan Reams currently scored in the 3rd position. 07, Jason Whittleton gonna pit this time, he says. Letting the field know so he doesn't get ran over. Coming out of turn number 4. Does look like the number 5 of Christian Skane's going to come down pit lane with him. Lucas Schimmel going to be our new leader this lap. Caleb Sisk going to try that high side. He does have his 2 teammates, Alan Grote and Connor Leach, in behind him. Slicing and dicing through the field here. The 31 of Ryan Ridzik going to be right here in the thick of things. Looks like he will allow Alan to go by. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Connor Leach is going to make it, though. Nicely done. Lucas Schimmel says he is coming down pit lane this time around. Caleb Sisk going to go ahead and take that lead. Heading down the backstretch now. All right, there goes Lucas Schimmel down pit lane. Looks like the 28 of Tristan Reams, the number 90 of Carson Rowland. James Meyer as well coming down pit lane. Tristan Reams going to lose it here a little bit in pit lane. He does gather it up, though. So just the top 3 cars left to make it down pit lane. The number 6 of Caleb Sisk, the 14 of Alan Grote, and the 71 of Connor Leach. Still left to get their round of pit stops in. This looks like the 54 of Tyler Autry and the 13 of Drafty Beef trying to work together there a little bit. Ryan Ridzik a few laps down here. And here comes the Skunkworks Graphics team down pit lane. Number 6 of Caleb Sisk wolling that thing down. Alan Grote sliding the tires there, but he does look like he slows it down in time. Connor Leach going to come down pit lane. Let's see where James Myers shakes out in all this. Currently, he has scored in the 4th position. He is back up to speed almost. He's running 160 mile an hour down the backstretch. See if he can gain the lead here. Carson Rowland currently scored in that 5th spot. See if he comes out in that 2nd position. It all depends on when they come out of pit lane. They will all be coming out together. Caleb Sisk out of pit lane. Connor Leach out of pit lane. Alan Grote out of pit lane now. See if they can get up to speed and remain in those top 3 spots. James Meyer and Carson Rowland going to need to work together here. Tristan Reams and Lucas Schimmel going to be nose to tail here. Going to be able to draft together. Here they come joining the track surface now. James Meyer coming out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. We'll have Carson Rowland. Let's go ahead and hop on board here with James Meyer just to see how much gap there is between him and those top 3 cars. Quite a bit of distance. They are pretty spread out, though. They're not nose to tail. See how close him and Carson Rowland are, so they're working together at the moment. Currently running about 5 to 6 miles an hour faster than those top 3 spots. Until they can get bunched up together. It does appear that they're running just a little bit faster now. They have gathered each other's draft out front. There is the number 98 of Ernie Francis trying to make big moves. He gets into Carson Rowland there a little bit. Number 85 of David Shively going to be pushing him right along down the backstretch. Nicely done, fellas. These two are absolutely flying. Ernie Francis Jr. currently running 187 miles an hour. The ones up front are... what's happened to Connor Leach? He's gone to pit lane. I saw him fall off the timing tower. Yeah, he is coming down pit lane now. I don't know if he got a penalty for speeding or had the wrong settings. It's hard to know. That will leave Alan Grote and Caleb Sisk all alone. You know, those two out fronts. And the pack is flying at the moment. They're running about 7 miles an hour faster than those front two. Wild how things work out, huh? Connor Leach in the pit lane. He is now back out of pit lane. Here is your front two runners at the moment, but you can see in the timing tower over in the top left just how much faster Francis and Shively are doing right now. They're absolutely cruising 0.3 of a second in that one corner all alone. And here they come. They're going to go ahead and split it up front, so at least one of them gets a spot up front at the moment. I think if they remained nose to tail, they would get Passed quite quickly there, so pretty smart move by the team there. Does look like Caleb's just going to be hung out to dry on that high side. The number 98 of Ernie Francis Jr. pushing the 14 of Alan Grote down the backstretch now. "27 laps down, everybody. Almost to that halfway point."
No.
There goes Connor Leach zooming by. Here's the rest of the field. Cruising at the moment, everybody. 185 miles an hour in the corners. Been a big slice to the inside there by Jason Whittleton. Did decide to go back up to that high side, though, it looks like. Trying to form a little bit of some action up top, it looks like. It looks like Caleb Sisk, Christian Skanes, and the 07 of Jason Whittleton on the high side right now. So Lucas Schimmel is the last person in this little bit of a group. Let's see where everybody else is. Here is Tyler Autry, Matthew Everard, and the 31 of Ryan Ridzik. They are quite a bit behind the rest of the field, so they got some work to do. There is Connor Leach. He's right here in front of this pack. It does look like that top line has formed quite nicely. Caleb Sisk, Christian Skanes, Jason Whittleton. Is that the number 93? It is the number 93 of Lucas Schimmel going to be on the high side, or the high side as well now. Oh, what happened up front? Ernie Francis Jr. has dove to the outside line. He will be our new leader at the moment, the number 85 of David Shiley. Him and those two have been working together pretty well today. I'm just waiting on something to happen. They've been so close in racing today. Done pretty well, though. No caution flags here yet. Christian Reams and Christian Skanes got together a little bit. There goes the 77 of James Meyer to the low side. I will kill some of the momentum for that high side line. How many cars we got up in this field? We got 10 cars, the top 10 spots all right here all together. We are finally past the halfway point, everybody. First half was really exciting. I look for the second half to be much the same, if not more. Connor Leach might not be in the battle for the lead spot here, but boy, he sure is helping. Right here in the thick of things. Oh, the number 5 of Christian Skanes gets really loose out of the number 8 of Jonathan Marsh. Gonna be right here with this whole pack coming right at him. Does look like he will go to the high side, let everybody by. Nicely done. Let's go and take an onboard here with somebody right here in the thick of things. Hello, Devils. What's up, man? Yeah, we'll go ahead and ride with Christian Skanes. He is currently scored in that 5th position. Going to be on that high side line. It's working together pretty well right now. Oh boy, they are absolutely cruising right now. 190 mile per hour average for the field heading through turns 1 and 2. They are cruising. Yeah, I'm glad to be back streaming, man. Listen, there was a little bit of work done to my internet, and I was kind of hesitant to even try to live stream because I was so aggravated, you know, from before. But I tried a test stream last night, and I was like, you know what? If it fails, it fails. If it's good, it's good. And it worked out really good. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to try to do it now. And I've done it tonight, and it's been pretty well so far. Haven't had any hiccups, knock on wood. So hopefully it's fixed. Maybe they fixed it. I don't know. They didn't really tell me what they did. They just said, we've improved your internet. And I said, okay. Does look like the 71 of Connor Leach has gone to the high side here. That will kill Ernie Francis Jr.'s chance at the lead spot now. Number 14 of Alan Grote will be our new leader now. Oh, we got a little bit of action. Oh, no. Does the number 5 of Christian Skanes hang on to it? He does. How did he do that? Oh, man, that is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and see exactly what happened. I think this is way afterwards. Let's back this up just a little bit. I think him and the 85 of David Shively got together there a little bit. Let's start from about right here. We'll go with a bar chase cam. Okay, so here is the number 5. Oh, what happened to David Shively? He just came down and right reared him. Luckily, nobody wrecked there. That was a tough one there for the number 5 of Christian Skane's going to fall really far behind the field here, all the way back to that 10th position. Wonder what happened to David Shively there. It looked like his car just snapped loose and he came down the track. But back to the streaming talk. Yeah, you know, once the new house is done and I'm in it, I will be back to full-time streaming, so I'm pretty excited about that. I like to try to stay at least a little bit active so I don't look like a fool whenever I do decide to go, you know, full-time streaming back. At least I kind of remember what I'm doing. At least a little bit anyways. Well, at the moment, the number 14 of Alan Grote out front. Ernie Francis Jr. currently scored in that second spot. Caleb Sisk in the third spot. Jason Whittleson in fourth. And Lucas Schimmel rounding out your top 5. Those having a Jason Whittleson will be on the low side here, trying to take away that fourth spot, it looks like, though. The 28 of Tristan Reams also having a really nice day. Currently running in that sixth spot. Going to be on that low side pack. They're, again, passing the number 8 of Jonathan Marsh on the high side there. We have James Meyer, the number 90 of Carson Rowland, and the 85 of David Shively working together back here in a 3-car pack. They will have to use some pit lane time here in just a minute. Have to see who decides and when they decide to go to pit lane. I don't see any takers just yet from the front field. I think Matthew Everard was talking about going into pit lane. He's currently scored back here in the last spot in the top 10. Him and the 54 of Tyler Autry trying to work together there a little bit. They got called up. Jeffrey Nagengas actually spun it coming down into pit lane and collected both of these racers. But yeah, it looks like they are diving down to pit lane now. Ooh, Drafty got a little loose there coming into pit lane. This front pack is still dicey though. Caleb Sisk pushing the number 14 of Alan Grote all the way up to the front. The 07 of Jason Whittleson has been making his way throughout the field here. Back up into the top 3. See if any of these racers decide to come down pit lane. It does not look like they will. Look like all the top, 9 spots on track at the moment. All together right here. Staying out on track. 22 laps left to go here tonight. Taking on board here with the 07 of Jason Wilson. Do remember, as soon as the race is over, we will have an interview with our top 3 finishers for the night. So if you all want to hear from them. Should be a good time. It's always fun doing those first race interviews. Uh-oh. 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 What has happened to the 38 or the number 98 car? He has wrecked, it looks like. Let's see exactly what happened here. Uh-oh. Did he blow a motor? I am not sure exactly what happened to him. Like he just lost a ton of speed. He might be done for the evening, folks. He was one of our front runners. Like Jason Whittleson coming down pit lane now. Oh, he might get a speeding penalty. He was running awful fast coming into pit lane there. We'll slide it out into the grass just a little bit.
All good.
Getting down towards the end of the race, folks. 2/3 of the race is now complete. 20 laps left to go here tonight in the last race of the season here in the Passing Area Yellow Racing League. We will crown us a brand new champion.
93 pitting in this time.
93 Lucas Schimmel reporting that he will be pitting in this time around. If these other leaders decide to come down pit lane, it does not appear so. The 93 going to come down all by himself. Oh, that is unfortunate for Lucas Schimmel. Gonna have a tough time keeping up with the rest of the field here. That is unfortunate. There is the 38 Jeffrey Navkin coming out of pit lane now. Coming around turns 1 and 2. Going to take an onboard here with James Meyer, currently scored in that 4th position. Looks like that is the number 98 of Ernie Francis Jr. rejoining the track surface. Going to be on the low side here, letting all the racers go by. Oh, looks like we got some takers for pit lane. Everybody woeing it down. Looks like all the leaders coming in all at the same time. Alan Group coming down pit lane. Caleb Sisk, James Meyer, Tristan Reams. The number 90 of Carson Rowland coming down pit lane as well. So Jason Whittleson still needs to pit though. The last time he pitted was on lap number 21. So he will have to make a pit stop here soon. It might be this time by. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Rest of the field coming down pit lane now though. Lucas Schimmel going to be scored in that 6th spot. He will have a pretty good shot at you know, catching up to the front runners just a little bit, but I don't know actually because they are coming out of pit lane now, so he might actually not have enough time. So Alan Grote will be our lead spot at the moment. Caleb is going to be in that 2nd position. James Meyer coming out of pit lane now. Going to be scored in that 3rd spot. Tristan Reams in the 4th spot. Will spin it! He gets up on the track surface there a little bit and comes back down on the apron. Gets a little bit sideways. Does look like he will gather it back up though. Crisis adverted, but oof, that was a scary moment there for him. Carson Rowland currently running out your top 5. There is Lucas Schimmel going on by. He will take away that 5th spot now. Might have enough speed to get by Tristan Reams as well, and he does. So Lucas Schimmel will move up to the 4th spot now. Where is James Meyer? Right here in the middle of the corner. Let's go and take an onboard here with Lucas Schimmel. See just how far back he is. There is the 77 of James Meyer right there in front of him. That's the man that's currently scored in that 3rd spot. Lucas will have the draft off of him, and we'll go ahead and overtake. Nicely done. Caleb Sisk and Alan Grote together out here with, Connor Leach. I was wondering how they were running so fast. I was like, wow, they're absolutely cruising to be a 2-car pack, but I forgot Connor Leach is right there with them. He's not going to be in a battle for position per se, being scored back in 12th position, but he will definitely help out his 2 teammates here by remaining in the draft with them. Does look like James Meyer got back up to speed now. Has Tristan Reams, Jason Whittleson, and the 85 of David Shively there behind him. It looks like they will have 5 cars together. Let's see just how well they can work together. They got 16 laps to go. They are quite the pace behind the front 2 spots, though. About a 9-second, well, 9.5-second gap between Lucas and Caleb Sisk at the moment. So got a lot of ground to make up, but if they got 5 cars and they work together pretty well, they'll be able to cut into that time by quite a bit. But it'll be a hard thing to do with Caleb, Allen, and Connor Leach working together there. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Field very spread out. We've had no cautions here today. Pretty incredible considering we started the race with 17 cars. Got a nice little pack running back here together. 13 of Draft Beef, Christian Skanes, Tyler Autry, all working together here. That is 9th, 10th, and 11th spot on track. We'll go ahead and take an onboard here with Lucas Schimmel and watch him zoom around the track here for a bit. Not a lot going on at the moment. A little bit of strategy game trying to work together to catch up to those front 2 spots. No difference so far. Still a 9.5-second gap between Alan Grote and between Caleb Sisk and Lucas Schimmel. Go ahead and pull up some of these racer stats. 188 miles an hour, 190 mile an hour touching that at the end of the backstretch. Getting down to the wire though, folks. 14 laps left to go now. 46 in the books. Well, we are down to 9.3 seconds between this pack and Caleb Sisk. So 3/10 cut off that last time by. They're running, this pack right here is running an average lap of 48.2. And then Caleb Sisk and Alan Grote running a 48.4. So 0.2 of a second average faster lap than those front 2 spots. I don't know if they're going to have enough time to catch up or not. Let's see what the time difference is this time by. So 48.6 for those front 2 spots. Lucas Schimmel crossing the line now with a 48.2. So 0.4 faster that last time by for this pack here, catching up to the front 2 spots. Little by little, but I don't know if they have enough time. Oh, he blew the motor? Oh, no. Well, you heard it first, folks. Thank you very much, Jeremy Gill. He has confirmed that the number 98 of Ernie Francis Jr. is in pit lane at the moment. Well, wait. Oh, he got faster pair. I forgot. Yeah, he blew his motor. He was running in those top spots. And, yeah, unfortunately had to get the thing repaired, and that's going to put him way back in the field back here in that 14th position. I thought he definitely had a chance at winning this thing today. He was running really, really well. That's unfortunate for him. Here is your front 2 spots, led by Connor Leach, which is almost a lap down. They are cruising. Here is that 5-car train still working to catch up to those leaders. I don't know if they're going to have enough time, folks. 12 laps left now, almost 11 laps left. I really do hate that for Ernie Francis, though, man. I really want to get to talk to him, I ain't gonna lie. Might be a little selfish, but, you know. Need about 15 more laps to catch, for 3rd place to catch. Yeah. Bummer, man. Bummer. I was kind of hoping to see a nice battle there, but, you know, that's okay. Been a good race all day long, though. I did say at the beginning of the broadcast that I hope we have a lot of green flag laps. Well, we've been green flag all the way. We've not had one single caution. I thought we'd at least have one caution here and there, if not for a self spin or something like that. But oh, been pretty smooth sailing. Where is Carson Rowland? He is a little bit behind. David Shively, it looks like. Oh, he's quite a bit behind, actually.
All good.
Does look like he's in pretty good shape, though. Got a big gap back to Drafty Beef, so it looks like he's hanging on to that 8th spot. You would be correct, Devils. Yes, they are actually losing ground. They lost half a second in the last 2 laps. A full second in the last 3 laps. So that tells you. Unfortunately, it's just not going to work out, I don't think. The battle will be up front. Never know, though. We could get a caution. Shake things up. Those of you that missed the beginning of the broadcast, we had a spicy start to the race. So Jason Willardson, the number 07 car, his steering wheel disconnected in the pace laps. Well, he got a lot of damage to the car and also collected, a couple other racers. So we had a mass confusion trying to let him get his car repaired before we threw the green flag. And once we did throw the green flag, he was not done with repairs, so we threw another yellow flag to give him just a little bit more time, and he did end up getting the car fixed up and back out on track, and he is currently running up here in that 6th position right here. But yeah, a little bit of confusion there at the start of the race, but other than that, it's been smooth sailing all the way from green flag on. Had a lot of good battles out on track. Had some misfortunate events, here and there. We did have Jeffrey Nagangas spinning into the pits and taking out the 54 of Tyler Autry and the 13 of Drafty Beef, kind of out of contention there. Besides that, it's been a very, very smooth race. Let's go ahead and take it on board here with the 77 of James Meyer. He's trying to... Well, actually, we're on with Tristan Reams at the moment. Here's the 77 of James Meyer, trying to push along the number 93 of Lucas Schimmel. Yeah, they have fallen quite a bit behind the front 2 spots now, up to a 12-second gap. 7 laps left. Almost done. This will be the season completion as well, everybody. This is week number 9 of action here in the Xfinity Series for the Passing and Relay Racing League. And that will be it. Coming into tonight, the number 6 of Caleb Sisk had quite the lead out front in points, and I think he might just secure it with this nice finish he's doing right now. He can remain in that 2nd spot. Surely he'll lock it down, be our series champion here. Next season will be in the SRX series. It's a newly added car to iRacing. Those of you who have not seen it yet, it is a wild car. I really, really enjoy driving that. We've been doing a little bit of it in the Lucky Dog Racing League. After our late model stock car series, we've been zooming around the track in those and on some short track ovals, and they've been a lot of fun. I haven't seen any of the details for season for the SRX series here in the Passing and Relay Racing League, but I'm sure we'll see it soon. And I look to be broadcasting those as well because I really enjoy these on a Friday night. Well, I would take it to some action on track, but honestly, it's a lot of single file racing. Feel very spread out too. Well, thank you, Jason Wilson. He says, you know what? You want some action? I'll have to go ahead and shoot up to the high side. Ooh, James Meyer throws the block there coming down the backstretch. Oh, my goodness. The 28 of Tristan Reams and the 85 of David Shively there. Touch coming down the backstretch as well. Looks like Lucas Schimmel going to be hung out to dry here, folks. Yep, Tristan Reams had decided to go. Oh, my goodness. The 07 of Jason Wilson and the 77 of James Meyer get together there a little bit, heading out of turn number 4 through the tri-oval. And that will kill all the momentum for Jason Wilson. He's going to have to go all the way back to the back of the pack now. I think they have realized that, you know what, I don't think we're catching those front 2, so might as well just battle it out with each other. '93 of Lucas Schimmel going to be all by his lonesome up there on that high side. Not going to have much momentum to do much with, I don't think, heading down the back stretch. The 07 of Jason Wilson now going to go up to the high side along with him. This is the battle for the podium as well.
Same here, 54 is going to have to stay in.
zooming at the moment. Lucas Schimmel leading this pack. The 07 of Jason Whittleson trying to make something work on that high side. 28 of Tristan Reams not far behind. Maybe gives him a nice little shove heading down the backstretch here. 4 laps left to go. Here are your leaders out front. Three to go. 3 to go. This is the best battle on track at the moment. Battle for 3rd spot. Got Lucas Schimmel, James Meyer, and David Shively on that low side. Jason Whittleson and Tristan Reams going to be on the high side. Trying to make that high side work. They're trying. Here's the 28 of Tristan Reams trying to push along the 07 of Jason Whittleson. Trying to push him ahead of Lucas Schimmel at the moment. Not able to do much with it. Oh, the 93 of Lucas Schimmel actually touches the apron there a little bit. It's got a little bit loose. That will lose a little bit of speed. Jason Whittleson will be about a half a car length ahead there, heading across the start-finish line. 2 laps left to go. Oh, James Meyer is going to lose it. He's hanging on to it, and he does collect it. How did he do it? Oh, the 28 of Tristan Reams going to pinch the 85 of David Shively down on the apron. It did look like 77 of James Meyer got really loose as well. And he did end up collecting it heading out of turn number 2. My goodness. Slicing and dicing at its finest back here for the battle for 3rd spot. Final lap. White flag is now waving for your leader out front. Mr. Alan Grote, the 14 car, being dragged along by the 71 of Connor Leach and being pushed along by the number 6 of Caleb Sisk. Skunk Works Racing Team doing a pretty nice job working together here the whole night. Started back there in the very back of the pack. Alan Grote started in 16th position. They chose not to qualify. Keep their noses clean for the first stint of the race and then push forward to the rest of the race, and it has worked out with pit strategy. Heading into turn number 3 for the last time today. Let's see what's going on back here for that 3rd spot. Jason Whittleson has pulled away by quite a lot, looks like. But Alan Grote's coming through the tri-oval now. He will take the checkered flags here tonight at Daytona International Speedway and the final race of the season. Nicely done, Alan. Does look like Caleb Sisk is going to bring it home in that 2nd position. Jason Whittleson coming out of turn number 4 now will take that 3rd spot. So nicely done to those 3. We'll hear from those 3 racers here in just a minute. Tristan Reams going to finish in that 4th spot. James Meyer will round out your top 5, it looks like. Lucas Schimmel going to finish in the 6th spot with a little bit of damage to the front of that thing. David Shively going to finish in the 7th spot. Carson Rowland going to finish in the 8th spot. Connor Leach going to finish in the 9th spot. And rounding out your top 10 will be the number 54 of Tyler Autry. Oh my goodness, what a wild finish there was between those 3. Good stuff, everybody. But let's go ahead and focus all the attention on the number 14 of Alan Grote. Nicely done tonight, sir. Way to finish off the season strong, taking you a win here. Coming into the tri-oval now, probably try to get some team pictures, make everything look nice and pretty. Alan Grote, your race winner here tonight. Nicely done. I am going to go ahead and hop in that Discord voice channel, let them know that I am ready to go. Let me find where to go here. Mute myself in here. Victory lane is what we'll call it. Why not? Checker flag. Done. What up, Max? What you doing, man? Happy Friday, buddy. Getting another race in the books here on a Friday night. Watching the number 14 of Alan Grote bring home the checker flags here at Daytona International Speedway. Nice way to finish between him and Caleb Sisk. Going to finish in that 2nd spot. He will be your series champion here, so nicely done to Caleb Sisk. Big shout out to him as well. pretty darn good season, if I do say so myself. 9 weeks of racing, finally done. I think the SRX series next season is going to be wild. I'm not entirely, I haven't seen the track list that they're planning on running, but I'm pretty excited about them. Hopefully they'll run a little bit of some short track action here and there, but I doubt it. But one can hope, right? Well, Jason Willison's in here with me at least. He is ready to go. Just waiting on the other two to get in here. Here are your full race results for tonight's race. Skunkworks Racing Team 1-2 finish. What a way to finish the season strong, man. That team is super strong. I'm excited to hear from Alan. I'm not gonna lie, I bet he is ecstatic. He should be. He should be very happy with himself. Just waiting on the racers, everybody. There's Alan and Caleb. Jason left. He was here for a minute. Oh, looks like we finally got all three of them in here. All right, let's do this. Congratulations to Alan Grote. We have our race winner in here with us. We have Caleb Sist, the man that's going to bring it home in second place. And Jason Whittleson going to round out your podium here tonight. Nicely done. Jason, we'll hear from you first. How do you feel about tonight's race, man? It was a wild one. You started in that 4th position, going to finish in 3rd after what? I don't even know what happened under pace laps there. I think you said something disconnected and you got up into the wall, and it was just mass confusion at the start there. But nicely done to collect yourself there and race all the way back up there to that 3rd spot. So, yeah, let's hear from you, man.
Yeah, man, it was a crazy race. My arms are spaghetti. I'm sweating. What a wild one. Yeah, on the pace lap, I had some technical difficulties, and my display shut off, which was always good. And it was just a matter of working through the pack, trying to figure out a way to get up to the front again. And I got there pretty quick, actually. And unfortunately, pit strategy didn't work out in my favor, but I still got the 3rd place.
Yeah, definitely got to be happy with that, man. You had a really good battle there at the end too, with Tristan Reams, James Meyer, Lucas Schimmel. You guys were all battling for that spot. That was a lot of fun to watch. So, yeah, man, going to finish the night strong in that 3rd spot, so you got to be happy with that, and look forward to the next season, brother.
Most definitely.
All right, now let's hear from the man that finished in 2nd place, Mr. Caleb Sisk. I'm not used to saying 2nd place and Caleb Sisk all in one sentence, but you know what? Nicely done, sir. Going to bring home in that 2nd spot. Nice, good 1-2 finish here for the Skunkworks Racing Team. You will bring home the championship this season, so congratulations on that first and foremost. So another gold on the mantle there for you. So nicely done, buddy. How do you feel about tonight's race, man?
It was a lot of fun. We executed really well. It's a season sweep. All 9 races were Skunkworks, so 2 from Connor, 6 from myself, and Alan gets number 9. We executed really well on and off pit road, minus Connor, who had a speeding penalty, but we managed to pick him up and try to keep him in the lucky dog position, and just no yellow ever flew, which is cool because Alan gets the win, and that's really what tonight was about. We came in tonight, Connor and I, saying that whatever we had to do, we were going to make sure that we pushed the 14 as hard as we could push, and it worked out really well. And it just shows how good the team is when you're 15, 16 seconds up on people at a super speedway. That's just straight execution on and off pit road, staying coordinated, saving fuel. We had plenty of fuel left, burn them down. So just a statement win for a strong season for Skunkworks, and get ready to go SRX racing. I think we're going to do some dirt and some road and oval all in one season. So it'll be a fun shakeup.
Oh boy, I'm excited about that. I was actually talking about that on the broadcast. I was wondering what the track schedule is going to look like, but man, that sounds super exciting. So I'm pretty excited about that. But like you said, man, really strong season from the team. Really good season from you yourself, taking home 6 wins this season. That's pretty damn impressive out of 9 races. So good job on that one, man. Congratulations on the championship, and let's see if you can repeat next season, brother.
Hey, appreciate it.
All right, now let's hear from the man of the hour, Mr. Alan Grote. Finally get to talk to you in victory lane, buddy, in the top spot. Going to bring home the checker flag here tonight at Daytona International Speedway with a nice exclamation point on the season for you and your team. So a nice win here tonight, man. How do you feel about tonight's race?
Feel really good. Have what I think is the best team in the world, period. We all have had our moments and gotten at each other and had screaming matches, and I've said some unfortunate things, and we've all stuck together and still remained friends, which is the most important thing in my eyes. I really don't care about winning. It's cool, right? But I'll finish 14th as long as I finish the race and don't take myself out missing pit road, spinning on the front stretch all by myself, stuff like that. That's happened multiple times this season. So thankfully, these guys kept me on my toes, making sure I don't miss the pit entries. Like Caleb had said, we worked really good with getting back together and coordinating, getting back up to speed, and changing positions if we needed to save fuel or run harder, yada, yada. So, yeah, it was awesome. Thank you so much to Skylar, Caleb, Connor, all three of you. Best team, like I said, in the world.
I agree, man. And the stats speak for themselves when you say that statement, best team in the world. You guys work together tremendously well. You guys have really good execution out on track. You guys really show everybody else exactly how it should be done. So a nice win here tonight, man. Let's focus on that until next season. Hopefully you can carry that momentum in, and let's see what the Skunkworks Racing team can do next season, brother. Congratulations.
Yeah, I hope so. I think this next one's going to be quite exciting. Good, bad, and different, whatever. It's going to be crazy. Having road and dirt and in a car that I think 50% of us feel okay driving. So it's going to be quite interesting.
I agree, man. The SRX car is a challenge, so I'm pretty excited to see you guys wheel that thing around. But yeah, man, good job. Way to finish off the season, and yeah,
also,
look forward to the next one.
It's super cool that we're getting these extra guys in here. I know Ernie's only been here for like 2 weeks, but sounds like he's fitting in with the other guys. So super cool to have somebody who's a pro racer join our league as well. So.
Hey man, that's hats off to you guys though. That is 100% off to the whole. As everybody, you know, Austin putting this stuff on with the Passing Under Yellow, and you guys putting the stuff on with Skunkworks Racing. You guys really pull everybody in, and it's been an excellent season. Excellent season. It's been fun watching it grow. So appreciate you guys very much, man. It's a good season. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Can't wait for the next one. See ya.
Same. All right, folks, there you have it. That is your top 3 spots. Mr. Alan Grote going to bring home the champion, or the checker flag here tonight. Caleb Sisk going to bring home the championship here tonight, and Jason Whittleson going to bring it home in 3rd. So hopefully you guys enjoy the show here tonight. I had an absolute blast. Big shout out to Austin Smith and the Passing Under Yellow crew. Appreciate you guys very much. Thank you to Alan Grote and the Skunkworks Racing crew. Appreciate you guys very much. Big support of the stream, so I very much appreciate you all. And, of course, all the racers that race this season. Excellent season. Look forward to the SRX season. And all you guys that show me some love on YouTube and stuff like that. Appreciate you guys very much. But that's all I got for tonight, so I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Happy Easter, everybody. And I guess we'll see you in the next one. You guys have a good rest of the night. Love you, mean it. And until next time, goodbye.